So how is it going, guys, and welcome back to another Fallout 4 video. And it turns out there's actually a secret alternative way to end the Automatron DLC. Now, we do want to mention that there is spoilers up ahead, so just know you have been warned if you don't want to, any spoilers or anything like that. But as many of you guys may know, in the final mission with the Automatron DLC, there's a huge fight between you and the Mechanist. The Mechanist will send in all the robots and stuff, in which you have to go ahead and fight them. Well, with this kind of secret alternative ending, you basically sneak into the Mechanist lair or the Mechanist main room in a completely different way and avoid any confrontation. So there won't be any kind of main fight to actually go against. There'll be a few secret dialogue options that appear for you as well during this specific way of completing it. And in general, it's a pretty damn awesome kind of secret way of going about doing this quest that I thought I would go ahead and share with you guys today. So how do you actually go about getting this alternative way of doing the quest? Well, basically, you're going to be entering an elevator that you need 3 holotapes to actually open up. These 3 holotapes are pretty much scattered around the Mechanist lair itself, the huge area in which you'll be in. And I'm going to be showing you guys exactly where the elevator is to begin with. So when you pretty much first enter the Mechanist lair, or when you're on the final quest line, you'll enter into this building and you'll have Ada opening up a bunch of doors for you, exactly as you're seeing by the gameplay in the background. Now, once you're through those doors, if you take a left, you can see, directly through the hallway there. There's 2 robots, there's a bunch of lasers coming down from the roof there. If you take a left through the kind of hole in the wall and keep going all the way around and take another left again, you'll notice that there's an elevator there accompanied by a terminal. Now, this is a master terminal, so of course you will need master hacking to be able to even get into this. But once you've actually got into the terminal itself, you are not done just yet. As you can see, it does state waiting for authorization. And to get authorization, you need to find 3 holotapes that are scattered around the Mechanist lair itself. Now, to find these holotapes, the first one I'm going to be showing you guys, if you go ahead and follow exactly where I go in the gameplay for the first one, just outside, if you carry on going all the way around, I kind of speedrun the whole thing and kind of just blast through as many robots as I can, and sometimes run past them and stuff. But if you go ahead and go all the way to this location right here, you'll find the first holotape directly on the table. And as you can see, this is in fact the Engineer's holotape. Now, we'll go ahead and I'll bring up the local map for you guys just to give you a bit of a general idea of where this holotape is. But each of these holotapes, you'll kind of know when you're going through these anyway, because you'll have to go through these areas to actually get to the Mechanist himself. So once you've got the first holotape, the next one, just once again keep progressing through the Mechanist lair itself all the way until you get to this room here. Now, this is kind of the point where you kind of want to follow the gameplay again. This room with all the kind of red lighting going on, and what you want to do is once again take out all the robots if need be, but you want to head out all the way to the kind of right side of the room where the stairs are. Follow those stairs all the way around, and at the very bottom of the hallway you'll find the next holotape, once again lying there on the table. And this one is the Director's holotape. Once again, here is the local map, just as a bit of a general idea of where this is located. And the third one is once again even further deeper into the Mechanist lair itself. So just keep progressing. You have to go on this kind of elevated platform here and go all the way across, all the way down, and basically you're going to be heading into the research labs. And basically this is all the way at the very end of the kind of robot prison that's going on here. You push this button and it will open up the elevator there, in which you can then go down into the research labs itself. And in the research labs, exactly what I go in the gameplay, you will find the 3rd holotape. And this one is the Scientist holotape. Now, once again, here is the local map for you guys, just to give you a general idea. And once you have all 3 holotapes, you want to head straight back to the elevator with the terminal at the side of it. Now, once you're here, you'll have to go ahead and enter the terminal again, and this time go ahead and load in the holotapes that you just got. It doesn't matter which order you do it in, just go ahead and input all of the holotapes. And when you put in the holotapes one by one, you'll have to kind of listen to them and stuff. And once you've listened to them, basically a voice will come out of nowhere and say voice acknowledged. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and play the audio to that real quick for you guys, and then come back straight afterwards.
Anise Ciroletti, Chief Scientist. This is the 3rd time I've had to request more security. As thorough as our assembly procedures may be, criminal,
there's a human
and
factor to
unstable
be
minds.
considered.
It can't be a scientist's job to ensure each test subject is properly sedated and security, but we need more. I won't allow my crew to be in danger. Fascinating as it may be to integrate the human mind with robotics, sometimes I wish I never signed on to this project.
Voice print acknowledged.
So as you can see, that is what happens, and of course you have to keep doing this with the other two holotapes as well. So once you've done that on that one, go ahead and input the second holotape. Once again, doesn't matter the order, and once you've done that for all three holotapes, the elevator door will now open. Go ahead and enter the elevator and you'll find yourself in the Mechanist main room, kind of back rooms, without even fighting the Mechanist. You're literally kind of snuck in there using this elevator, and if you go ahead and move all the way around, you'll notice that the Mechanist is in there. You have all of the robo brains on the computers and stuff, and it's all shuttered off. It's all shuttered off as if, you know, it's never been opened before. And here is where the kind of secret dialogue comes into play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play the audio for you guys in the gameplay as well, and then come back to you guys after all of the audio has gone through.
Access to this room.
Well, obviously, you don't.
A regretful miscalculation. You bypassed the pinnacle of pre-war security systems. I can see you're no common criminal. Perhaps we can reason this out. Let us discuss this amicably.
Who are you? Don't you think it's time you ditched that mask?
You're right.
So that is the secret dialogue. I mean, all the other dialogue after that is the exact same if you was to progress the normal way through actually fighting against the Mechanist herself, but basically, as you can see, you know, she's all confused to of how you managed to do this. She says, you know, you're no common criminal. I'm really surprised how you managed to get through here, you know, going through the elevator in the kind of secret way of going about doing things. And I think it's just pretty awesome. I mean, all other dialogue options that you can choose in that situation all lead to the exact same conversation, exact same dialogue from the Mechanist in that position, but it's a very kind of small portion of secret dialogue that you can get from completing it in this way. Now, although it isn't the most practical way of doing things, like on my first playthrough, if I did not know, you know, I'd rather go through the way where you have to fight the Mechanist and stuff, but it is still pretty cool how they add these kind of secret alternative way of doing these quests into the game, and I personally think it's pretty awesome and of course worth sharing with you guys today. Now, I do want to give credit to the users on Reddit as well as Fluffy Ninja Llama. They are pretty much how I found out about this here today, so make sure you do check out those down in the description down below. As always, if you did enjoy this video today, be sure to leave a like. Your support of course is always greatly appreciated on the channel. Subscribe if you guys are new around, and I'll catch you guys next time with a brand new video. Peace out.